Hello, John Croner with Bullzeye Trader, and I'd like to welcome you to the market and Holly update for Monday, May the 21st. Well, let's take a look and see what happened in the markets today. And if we take a fast look here, we'll see that the diamonds had a very nice day. Gapped up, went up higher, did pull back a little bit, and then kind of consolidated right there, but closed at a recent high. The last time we closed this high was back in March, so diamonds looked very nice. The small caps, Russell 2000, continued their march upward, as you can see here on the daily. Very nice chart on the intraday. Gapped up, continued up, and then kind of bounced around a little bit, consolidating for the day, but ended very nice. The spiders, have a bit of a hammer candle here, closed near highs, so a very nice day there as well. Now the Qs, didn't have a bad day, but a doji candle, and you can see here they gapped up, pulled back, a little bit of volatility, a little bit of consolidation, so kind of more of an indecision candle for today. And you can see down here that was on very low volume as well. So, we'll have to see what happens with that. The way I would read that, I'd say there's probably a good chance we're going to go up, but I'd rather wait and see what the Qs tell us tomorrow. And the IBB had the rougher day out of all of them. Real big fat candle here to the downside, bearish engulfing candle, and you can see here pretty much came down all day long, but towards the end of the day had a minor pullback, some gains. So hopefully we'll get a turnaround tomorrow for them, but didn't break any major resistance levels here. Kind of on the low side of things. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Now gold had another green day, kind of gapped down a little bit, then came back up. So not a whole lot of change from yesterday or from Friday's close. And TLT, pretty much the same thing. Opened down a little bit, but pulled back and ended up, as you can see, closing very close to where it closed on Friday. So that's what the markets look like. Let's go to our trade of the week next. Our trade of the week, and if you are with us on the trade of the week, you got this email to you first thing this morning. If you would like to get it emailed to you, just follow this link right here. I'll have this in the comments in the YouTube, so you can copy that, paste that in, and all you have to do is give us your email address, and we'll email you the trade of the week every Monday morning. But as you can see here, Holly got into this way back in January, and then she got back into it not too long ago here. So the trade ideas people picked this. The trigger was 24.15, which it did trigger today. The stop is down at 22.20, and the target is 25.50. So it did trigger. It got as high as about 24.50 and then pulled back to 23.80. And here you can see here on the actual charts, what happened. So nice gain up, and then it pulled back a little bit, and then it gained back again at the end of the day. So it's looking very nice. So we will see how that goes as the day goes on. Now, XHB was the trade of the week from back last Monday, and the trigger was at 39.97, and you can see here it finally triggered today. Our stop is down at 38.38, and our target is 43.29. So if anybody was still following that, it took it a week, but it is looking like a possible very good trade now. We did poke ahead here, which was the trigger on it. So we will see what happens there. Now, FSLR, if you remember this trade from back on the 7th, so this trade is 2 weeks old. Our trigger was 65.08. The stop was 63.07 and the target $78. And you can see here we've been as high as 75.68. We did have a pretty good pullback, so a lot of people possibly would have sold at least part of their position as it got up high, which would have made sense, and possibly gotten out of it. And at this point they might even be looking at buying it back. If you held through, we still did not hit our stops, we could potentially go ahead and get some more gains out of that one. And then from back on April the 2nd, we had GE, which took a while to trigger, but it was a trade above $14, and the stop is about $12.74, and you can see here after it hit that 14 mark, and it actually hit it here, and it pulled back some, and now it's on its way up again. So very interesting there. And then the other one that is still active is the ABX, which was way back in March. And the trigger was surpassing 12.65, and the stop was at 11.99. And you can see here it's been all over the place, but within those parameters, so it is technically still active for anybody that might still be in that. So we had quite a few trade of the weeks. Now, as far as Holly goes, anytime there is a gap up, and just to bring the chart back here, you can see we had a sizable gap up, and when that happens, Holly tends to have some troubles. You can see here she came to the party with mostly long trades. She did have 3 shorts picked. She ended up only picking 1 short. You can see here it was the power hour short, and she did end up losing 7 cents on that trade. First let me go ahead and click on here for our long strategies, and you can see here she had several long trades, and I'll bring up the Excel spreadsheet here in a second so we can look through that. And let's see, here we go here. And on the long side, she had 25 trades, lost $1.26. So overall, she had 26 trades, and she lost $1.33 for the day. So that is your Holly update. And once again, if you would like to get that trade of the week emailed to you, here's the link once again. We would certainly invite you to do that. There is no charge. And I would also ask you, if you like this information, follow us at bullzeyetrader.com. Like us on Facebook, Twitter, or StockTwits. If you like this video, please hit this thumbs up. We would really appreciate that. And if it's the first time you're seeing these videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you never miss one. So I want to thank you, wish you a good day, and God bless.